CEO Space has been really just an amazing week and far exceeded my expectations. I've really had an opportunity to work on my business, not just in my business, and there have been real actionable revenue leads. I've gotten incredible feedback in the whole process of the snaps, the super networking accelerates potential. I've refined the message into what I can actually sell that is going to generate me new revenue. I've really appreciated all the mentoring and input that I've got from a remarkable bunch of professionals. A couple of instructors that have been really useful. I mean, Bernie Dorman himself is really an inspiration and like a true mastermind. I've gotten really good feedback from David Corbin, from Paul Lambert, and Jill Lublin in the PR area really gave me some very specific coaching that was very actionable and useful. What kind of blew my mind about CEO Space was the incredible cooperative community that's here and the way that people are so generous. We really reach out to each other, and it was great to be able to contribute to other people and be supportive, and I got enormous support and contributions from a really wide variety of people. So I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, CEO Space.
Hello, my name is Charlie Chena, and I represent Lightspeed VT. We are a virtual interactive training company that works with speakers and trainers throughout the world to deploy their content virtually. And I have to say that one of the best decisions we made was to get involved with CEO Space. I had the pleasure of being invited about 4 months ago to their September forum and was here at the expo, and I must tell you the people that I met were just outstanding. With meeting these people, as soon as I walked in the room, immediately engaged in friendships versus just cold handshakes and the ability kind of to have to do business with somebody. They had a genuine interest in what we did. I, in turn, got to know a lot about them. And it's a form that really can't be explained until you experience it firsthand. I think what Bernie and his entire team have done is outstanding, and the week that I've been here has gone so fast. One of the real exciting things for me is being able to interact with people that I truly respect. I mean, certainly there's celebrities out there, you know, rock stars and actors. I'm not a starstruck person, but I am struck by business rock stars to the likes of, you know, Bob Proctor or Sharon Lecter, or people that I think have made a difference in admiring their books, works, and courses over the years. And being able to have that personal interaction with them and ask them, you know, about certain elements of their success, and reaching out and shaking their hand and having, you know, one-on-one intimate conversations about how I can grow my business and better my life has certainly been a blessing. One of the really key factors, I think, that separates or differentiates CEO Space from other conferences or events is the meals. You know, you have the ability to walk into a ballroom of tables with all these internationally known speakers, trainings, and business gurus, and actually pick who you want to sit down and have dinner with. And having experienced that, it's a very engaging and non-threatening type of atmosphere where you're sitting down and breaking bread and really having, you know, heart-to-heart, one-on-one conversation like you're there talking, you know, to your spouse or your best friend. So that was one of the things that really stuck out with me here at CEO Space. And again, I can't tell you enough, Bernie, Jack, and everyone involved, thank you for inviting me to be a part of this.
Hello, I'm Barry Spilchuk. I'm co-author of the book A Cup of Chicken Soup for the Soul and the brand new coming bestseller, The Cancer Dance, What to Do When Cancer Catches You with Your Pants Down. How does a guy from North Bay, Ontario, 200 miles north of Toronto, end up writing a Chicken Soup for the Soul book? How does a guy who's, after he's been knocked down on cancer and wiped out financially, get back on his feet and write a best-selling cancer book and to get out there and give people hope? Well, it becomes because you make a decision on your dreams. You make a decision on what you want to do, and then the biggest thing is, once you've decided, you have to show up. One day, I wrote Bernie a letter, and I had it slipped to Cheryl Brenner, and she slipped it to him, and it said basically, I would fly down from North Bay, Canada, just to give a door speech, and that's what we do here. It's sort of an opening, centering blessing just before you walk in the door. Well, Bernie said, okay, well, you're going to teach next time because Jack Canfield can't show up. And this is even before Chicken Soup for the Soul. And I was blessed, and I was like, wow, how does that happen? How do you start living your dream? I wanted to be a professional speaker. I wanted to write books. The Cancer Dance is my 9th book. How does that happen? You show up. You show up. I showed up at the very first CEO Space. It was in the mountains in Montreal, and I showed up. Me and a handful of other people just showed up to witness history. 7 of the most popular and solid personal development and business instructors in the world got together and created this thing called CEO Space. In that time, I never even imagined I would be an instructor here. I just wanted to go and speak at conventions and make people laugh and make people smile. But I tell you, at CEO Space, one of the things you're going to learn is how to make your dreams bigger than you even thought they could be. I always describe it as it's how to take the gift that's in your heart and celebrate it in the marketplace. And notice I said celebrate, not sell. Celebrate it in the marketplace. Because here you're going to learn how to serve the market in a way that it's never been served before. You're going to learn how to celebrate the market the way that's never been served before. You're going to learn how to niche your dream. You're going to learn how to develop the team. And so by showing up yourself at CEO Space, you're saying yes to yourself. You're saying yes to your dream, when what's more important is it has nothing to do with you. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. Your dream, you're just a conduit for it because there's people on the other side of your dream who are waiting for you to say yes to your dream. Coming to CEO Space is the best decision I've made in my life, twice. Because after I got cancer, I was living in a foreign city now, Toronto. I'd moved to the big city, and I started hanging out with people who were in the same situation as me, speakers, authors who'd sort of fallen on hard times, and they were lovely people, and they were awesome people, and they were dear friends. But guess what? We were all broke together. I'm not going to sell them a seminar. They're not going to sell me a seminar. So what did I do? I had to get back on my feet because I was wiped out after the cancer. I was wiped out on every level. I came back to CEO Space in 2010. One class. I was back on my feet. And since 2010, life has just been getting better and better and better. The cancer's all gone. I'm back on my feet again. I'm back on stages in the United States and Canada, and I'm living my dream. Thanks to Bernie and every instructor in September who said yes to their dream of you having yours. If you are serious about success, because please don't come if you're not serious. Really, stay home. Don't waste your time. If you're serious about success and you really want it, it's like you can't not do your dream. This is, in my opinion, I'm not going to say the only place in the world to come, but it's one of the best, if not the best place in the world to come. You can find your dream, you can find your team, you'll learn how to raise the capital, and you'll learn how to take your dream and make it at an even higher level. If you want to do the dream, we'll see you at CEO Space in the next class.
My name's Tony Cahill with Cahill Technologies in Pasadena, California. This is my first visit to CEO Space, and it has been a mind-blowing experience for me. And my specialty is working with organizations within media and entertainment and corporate enterprise, as well as houses of worship, and taking these complex systems and technology that includes software, hardware, servers, storage, and archiving, and really simplifying it and making it easy to use. Something that we've done in the past, if you have ever seen the movie The Social Network, the Facebook movie, we took all the complex systems that are required, making a digital cinema in today's world, simplifying it so much that it was able to be made in a hotel room in Boston. We've done the same thing for many companies around the world. And in fact, we even were awarded a Visionary Product Award for our work on that type of system. The one thing I found about CEO Space that was truly inspirational for me is the integrity. It really works from your core authentic self and puts you in a place where you get all the help you need to understand how to build your business correctly, from sequencing to strategic planning, and taking it to the next step, and surrounding yourself with people who have the same like mind, operating from their core authentic self, and really enabling you to be surrounded by people who want to help and share the vision. And I've never been any other place like this. Part of the process here at CEO Space during the forum, again, this being my first time coming, I really wasn't sure what to expect. I found all the instructors to be so open, caring, and giving. People like Vince Molina, David Gruder, Ed Bogle, Harry Lay, David Corbin were just truly amazing on sharing the knowledge that they have working with Fortune 500 and 1,000 companies around the world and bringing their expertise to really help me understand how I can move forward in achieving my vision and bringing it into reality for what I really want to bring to the world. I've never seen any instructor being able to give freely of their time, attention, and knowledge as much as I have here. And the knowledge I've learned here in this last week, I can guarantee it would have taken me 6 to 9 months to really understand what needed to happen. And now it's just given freely. One of the really interesting things I found here at CEO Space was the meal tables. You know, I go to a lot of conferences, and I've been chief engineer for software and technology companies for the last 8-9 years. I go to trade shows all over the country, in fact, all over the world. And what I found truly interesting here is that the focus of information exchange is really held at the meal tables. You're able to sit down in a small group with a mentor or with an instructor, talk about what you're doing, and be able to ask for help on what you need for your next step. Plus, also having to sit around with people. It's funny how it just happens. The right piece of information that you need happens to be the same question that somebody else has. And you're able to then also not only get information from the instructor or the mentor during this meal, but also be able to share and talk with somebody else who might be experiencing the same thing, but from a different point of view. I found this to be completely helpful. I got as much information from other people that are sitting at the meal table that have something completely unrelated project, but we're sharing the same issue, the same questions, and dealing it from different perspectives or different ways of going about it. So it was really, really helpful, not just sitting and talking with the instructors and mentors during these meals, but talking with the other members who happen to be sitting at the table with me.
Hi, I'm Flo Lattery from Castle Rock, Colorado, and this is my first forum. So it's very exciting. It's a lot more than I expected. I've been here since the 7th. I came in on Friday the 7th. I've been here for the full 10 days, and it's been phenomenal. Everyone has been just fantastic. The instructors, the sharing, the support system has all been way beyond what I expected. And my business is real estate investing on a turnkey basis. So we do everything for our investors. And that just went over so well. I've gotten a number of referrals. I'm going to have quite a challenge just following up and keeping up with all of the referrals I got. So I am very excited, and I absolutely will be back in March. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Joy Schechter, the Joy of Live Events. I came to CEO Space about a year ago, and I wasn't really sure what direction my business was going to go in. I just knew it needed to go in a different direction. Over the past couple of years, I've been working with a client of mine, and we've been talking about a additional property that he had. And finally this year, I'm able to say that I'm now an international business consultant. I've done my first consulting job down in Panama, and it was an extraordinary experience that I had there. It would not have happened had I not had the relationships that I met with the people here at CEO Space and some of the instructors who really guided me along the way to set this up in a completely different different business model than what it was that I've been working with. One of the instructors who's made the most difference for me is Harry Lay. He did a presentation recently in my neighborhood in Maryland, and he said something really interesting. How much money do you want to get paid in the coming year? And I always think of it in terms of how much money does my business make? And it finally occurred to me, like an aha after being in business for 10 years, that I am not my company. I am an individual. What am I worth? What is my value? So now when I take a look at my business model for the coming year, I'm now looking at is what is my salary? So therefore, what does the company have to make in order to afford paying me my salary? I feel like I'm more solidly in business. And it was just wonderful advice along with other tips that he's given me along the way. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sarah Gross. My business is called crushthecubicle.com. What I noticed was that 42% of us in the workplace would gladly give up money for more flexibility and freedom, but what I found is that most people didn't believe it's possible or have an idea about how to achieve it. We would go out and plan for financial freedom and put goals out there for how much money we want to make and what type of relationship we want to have, but not necessarily about how to achieve the freedom that we all desire. So I wrote the book, Crush the Cubicle, 101 Jobs You Can Do From Anywhere, to help people break through their limiting beliefs and start believing that freedom is possible. I came here to CEO Space for two reasons: to find people that would be willing to share their stories of inspirations if they've built a flexible career or business, or have any resources that could help that 42%. I couldn't believe, just by asking for a little bit of help with that, the outpouring of cards and contacts and ideas just from a few days here. And then today I asked, hey, would anybody, on my final networking event, I just asked if anybody was willing to post a message to their Facebook page or tell one other person. And nearly everybody gave me a contact. It's hard to find such a supportive group of people. The energy is just different. Everybody says that it's all about networking. Well, you couldn't find a more powerful place to network than CEO Space. If one connection can change your life, here you have hundreds of connections, and just think about how powerful that is. And what's really great is finding out about all the projects that everybody else is doing. And it's just amazing. It's so inspirational. And we would really like to be inspired by you out there. So we're really looking forward to seeing you next time, hearing about your stories and supporting you. So we hope you come. And thanks so much, Bernie, for putting this on. It's been such a wonderful experience. This is my first time, and I can't imagine not coming. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Matt Sherritt. This is my first time at CEO Space, and I gotta say, I was really highly impressed. I've been to several different seminars, trade shows, and so forth in a variety of different industries, and nothing I've ever come across quite compares to CEO Space in terms of the networking that goes on here, the ability to find new contacts. And for us in particular, we run Home to Blossom, which is a nonprofit for young girls rescued from sexual trafficking. So this is not for only for-profit businesses, but great for businesses like our own that are looking for leadership, they're looking for fundraising, and for that matter, a lot of the instructors here were excellent at giving me the ideas, giving me the coaching that I need, and I will be communicating with them on an ongoing basis in the future and following up with our instructors so that they can continue to coach me in between now and my next CEO Space week. Thank you very much.
My name's Tim Murphy. I'm with Zelfie. I came to CEO Space. At first, it was something I wasn't really sure I wanted to do. When I first met Bernie, I was actually kind of put off from Bernie, and something just told me that I still needed to come to the show. I've had a fantastic time making connections all throughout the show in various backgrounds. A lot of connections from my company with Zelfie, which is a healthy mobile fast casual restaurant on wheels. and I've just been inundated with different groups that wanted to help me. Since that time, I'm going to have the opportunity to be with Greg Reed in his new book that's coming out with Make the Wish Foundation. So I think it's going to sell my company as well, along with getting some notoriety and some validity to my business. So it's just been a fantastic thing, and I'd recommend this to everyone. When I was at the meal tables, that was the very best time to sit down with some of the best experts that you can find, from legal advice to intellectual property to how to strategically plan your business, how to actually look at people, how to manage people better. So it's just fantastic information, a great time to listen to other companies, to listen to other things other people had to say, and get a lot of good, valid feedback from some of the best experts on this faculty. So I am just blown away by the folks that are there. You get breakfast, lunch, and dinner, hour and a half to 2 hours each time. Some of the best instructors I found, one it just stands out far above, is Harry Lay. He went above and beyond, didn't have to sit down with me, did not need to go over my presentation, but he took the extra time to help me to really get an understanding of how to help with investors. Then I also had Bill Sterrell, who helped me on being able to read people better. And I come to find out that for my entire life, I thought I was more of an accountant CFO type, but deep down I'm actually an entrepreneur based on my background and experiences and how I look at things from 30,000 feet. So some of the other best instructors out there, there's just so many to talk about. Bruce Needham was fantastic as well. So I just want to thank them very much. They did such a great job. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Veronica from richdoctorcoaching.com, and I just want to talk really about CEO Space and how wonderful the experience has been. This has been my first forum at CEO Space, and what's been really wonderful is being able to work with top professionals in all the industries. It's been centered around meals, and think about when you break bread and eat with people, you get to know lots about them. And so I've gotten to know my other colleagues that are here as entrepreneurs and share business ideas with them, and they've helped me on my business ideas. But also there's this guru that's there that you would normally never have access to, never be able to afford, who's sitting there and coaching you on your business ideas and also teaching you the language that works to talk in business. So you know how you go to other events and everybody's always trying to sell you something. Well, here at CEO Space, that's not the model. The model is to eat, and we help you, and everybody encourages you to not buy anything while you're there, not take up the services, to go home and think about it. So there's no impulse buys. No, you got to do it now. And everybody knows, if you know Dr. Veronica, I have been all over the place. CEO Space is it. This is the way that the future needs to go. We're all cooperating with each other, and CEO Space is it.
This is a fantastic place. I actually got to sit down and eat with people like David Stanley, who backed my, who's very interested in my product. I got to talk to accountants. I got to sit down with Jason Webb, an attorney who does copyright and intellectual property deals. And it was a very personal meal over lunch. Set me straight on how to do that, and even is willing to help me even after CEO Space is over. There's really cool classes, people you can talk to when you walk out right into the hallways as you're waiting for classes to begin. And everybody is personable. Everybody is willing to help you, and everybody is collaborating. And that's something I don't see from where I'm from. There's a lot of competition, and there's none in CEO Space.
Hi, my name is Manny Lopez. I'm with Brightside Advertising. We help businesses leverage what I like to call the trifecta of online marketing, which is social media, mobile marketing, and video marketing. We've got 3 unique products that help the businesses transform the way they do business on there. Our Facebook websites allow you to lead generate, even have a built-in e-commerce to sell your products and services right on Facebook and take that viral with social media. Our mobile website apps are unique in that they not only give you a mobile website for your business, but a downloadable app for iPhone, Android, Windows, and BlackBerry devices. And we also do video commercials to help your business go viral. Now, the way that CEO Space has helped me is I really love the sit-down dinners, luncheons, and breakfasts with all the faculty and the members here, because not only do you get to pick the brain of these millionaire mentors, but you also get to sit down afterwards and pick their brain even more. They can give you tips on venture capitalists and growing your business and how to get on TV and how to get on radio and really just help you grow your business. And they're not there to sell you. They're there to actually teach you. That's, I think, is the best part. I always go to these events, these seminars where you get to learn from these big people, and at the end of their seminar, they're like, all right, buy my $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 product. That doesn't happen here. They sit there and they just want to teach you. They want to learn about your business, and they want to teach you how to grow your business and basically eliminate the shortcuts. Get out of there and just hit the ground running. I love the snaps. Snaps are awesome. I mean, you sit there in a matter of an hour, you've got a stack of 50 people saying, see me, I want to learn more about your business. I want to sit down and do a one-on-one. I want to learn how I can become a partner with you, how I can help grow your business. So CEO Space has been nothing but a blessing for me. This is my first event, and within the matter of less than a week, I've tripled the amount that I've already invested into this program. And I've made partnerships that are going to help grow my business, that I have a white label reseller program that I offer, that I can help businesses that leverage our products to their existing client base. And we've generated over 5 people already that want to actually do that, and they have a list of thousands of people that they've already helped in their business. It's just ridiculous, crazy.
Hello, my name is Dr. Kevin Williams, and I pastor New Jerusalem Church as well as Monument of Praise Church in North Carolina. And what I want to tell you is that CEO Space is not just a tremendous opportunity, it's a network of opportunity. Since I've been here, and I promise you, I never knew anything like this existed, but the connections that you make and the relationships that you build are relationships that you don't have to go through secretaries and calling people and missing opportunities and missing people, none of that. You literally are connecting with the CEOs of different companies, and you all are talking direct. You're making good business relationships, you're making good friendships, you're making good acquaintanceships, and it's been most effective. I've just joined the Platinum program, and I promise you that the connections that I've made within that program are phenomenal. If you are debating about being a part of CEO Space, don't debate. Was I skeptical in coming? I was a little, but not much, because I was more curious than anything. But when I got here, I promise you, it exceeded every expectation that I had and everything that I had been told. One of the things that I do understand, and what I want you to understand, is this: nobody can really, not even myself, can articulate or tell you what the experience really is. You have to experience it for yourself. But if you are a visionary, if you are serious about your business, if you're serious about your goals, if you're serious about training and learning how to be trained, I promise you, CEO Space is where you want to go. Bernie is phenomenal, and that's all I can say. So trust your instincts. You don't know me, so I can't say trust me. But what I will say is this: trust what you're feeling right now, and trust the words that are literally coming out of my mouth, and understand that this is the opportunity that you cannot miss. Most people miss great opportunities. I'm telling you, from me to you, don't miss the opportunity.